What's going on, guys? It's your boy Stickwork from MaddenSchool.com here with another Madden 19 tip. Today we're on the offensive side of the ball in the Philadelphia Eagles playbook. I'm in the formation gun wide trips offset weak with the play HB angle, and I'm going to show you a good way to flood zone coverage. I'm going to start off with a cover 3 with hard flats. So this is what the play looks like. What we're going to do is we're going to drag the RB receiver, and we're also going to drag the B receiver. So the play will look like this. Then I like to change the X receiver streak to a fade, and then we motion the RB receiver to the left side of the screen, hike it while he's in motion, and then first against the cover 3, as you see that A tight end is going to be wide open, or X on the PS4 controls. So it happens, the tight end is going to come over the yellow zones and the flat zone, of course, on the left, while that fade is going to take away that corner, leaving all the space for him to be wide open for a nice gain. So I will show it again. Again, this is what the play will look like. We'll hike it when he's about there. And the first person we're pretty much looking for is that A tight end against the cover 3 with hard flats. Now, a couple other things we can throw against this. When we motion RB across and we hike it, we can throw the drag right when he comes across. Normally the defensive tackle won't hit him, so I'll show that again. But so we'll always have our drag routes as kind of go-to check down routes. So as you see, can gain a few yards with the drags, and then of course we have the B drag as well. So you can hit either one of them for a short check down gain. And then against cover 3 looks and most zones, you can quick throw to the running back, as you see, before he even really runs his route. If you just hike and kind of throw it as he's coming out of the backfield, I'll show that again. He'll kind of catch it in stride, and that's kind of just a quick hitter. Say it's a 3rd and short situation, you just kind of want to pop your opponent real quick. That's something that I personally like to do. I like running plays where your opponent basically always has to worry about usering something. So if they don't user that, you can just keep throwing that all day. So now this is a cover 3 with purples, so this will be a little bit different. And I was actually throwing the drag there, but they got the sack. But so basically cover 3 with purples and deep zones. You're going to kind of want to take your checkdowns. But if you do notice, you're still able to basically hit the A tight end right on, basically right when he gets past the yellow zones. But I waited too long to hike it there. But basically you don't want to wait too long, because the more he gets to the left side of the field, the more of a chance that purple zone is going to have of covering the route. So as you see, you can still throw it right there, but obviously the drag route is more open. So you just gotta kind of get that timing down, and then you can still quick throw to the running back out of the backfield. And again, you have the check down routes essentially against purple zones. Now we'll go into a Tampa 2 look. Oh, 1 second. So against a Tampa 2, we're actually going to be making a couple different passes against that look, as we are going to mainly be throwing to the running back against the Tampa 2. So we're still run the same setup. But so here you'll notice, as you see, that wide running back is coming across the middle wide open. Now again, depending on who your opponent uses, this could vary on when you would need to throw this route. As you see, I'll show it again. So we're still dragging both receivers and fading the left side receiver. And as you see, the running back gets wide open over the middle of the field. So again, we're going to drag RB, drag B, and then fade the X receiver. Then we motion RB to the left side of the screen, hike it while he's in motion. And that running back is going to be wide open essentially every time. Now, obviously against the Tampa 2, they're playing a little bit further back, trying to prevent the big play. So we'll still have the drags, and you could have waited till the drag gets all the way to the left side of the screen, or basically whenever you feel it's necessary to hit them. So as you see, he was wide open there. And now we'll move into a cover 4 zone against the HB angle. So still, again, same setup. And we're going to motion RB across. And you're going to notice that A tight end is going to be wide open against the cover 4 zone as well. And so again, we will have our drags. As you see, basically against any type of coverage, your opponent's going to have to user the drags. You know, man coverage would be the best way for them to really guard that, in a sense. But so as you see, the crossing pattern basically on this play is a pretty deadly pattern, and that is one that is very difficult to stop. Because you have the 2 crossing routes that are going short along with the running back on his angle route, and then you have the tight end that's basically on an over route, kind of going over all the zones, but just underneath all of the deep safeties and corners. So therefore, it's kind of pick your poison for your opponent. They're going to have to decide who they want to user. And in doing so, that's always going to pretty much leave somebody open for a decent sized gain. This is a play you can kind of run a good amount of times against an opponent, and you'll always have success with it. But anyways, guys, it is Stickwork with MaddenSchool.com, and I hope you enjoyed this tip.